Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. So I made a video yesterday in regards to a daily. Let's take a look at that. Build a floor or wall in a shelter in free camp. Now I mentioned in the video that if you are a new player or a player that has come back and don't have a whole lot of atoms to spend in the atomic shop to buy a shelter, which are expensive, you can get a free shelter from a side quest called Home Expansion. Now this free shelter isn't a really big shelter. It's this vault utility room entrance. So let's go take a look at it real quick. Nothing real special as compared to other shelters that you can buy for 1,500 atoms or such. But it's just basically this opened up area, small little hallway kind of deal. And then this, it's an opened up area. I just have it kind of decorated with whatever in it. Nothing real special, as I mentioned. So I was asked in the comments if I could show how to get this free shelter. Now I already have this shelter, so I can't really show you, pace for pace, but I'll show you where to go. Let's exit out of here real quick. Now, if you are a new player, I would highly recommend you get a free shelter, because most times if you don't have a lot of resources, you can just build a small building and you can build a vault or a shelter, and it just gives you more room, and it has its own kind of building budget, so to speak. Let's go to a train station. Go to this one down here, Charleston Station, for example. Now, not all the train stations will have the poster. Some of them will, and some of them won't. But I believe this one here does. So basically, you go in here and you see this poster right here. It says, "Your new home shelters. It's the home of the future. Visit the Shelters Claim Center today." So when you read this, it'll pop up at the top right hand corner of the screen. It'll pop up as a side quest called Home Expansion. And it'll ask you to talk to Mr. Clark, who is a Mr. Handy. Alright. So let's go ahead, we'll take a look at the map. And where you gotta go is up here. It'll show you where to go in a little diamond, right? Called Vault 51. So when you discover this, if you don't have it discovered already when you're doing this, you'll probably have to fast travel to the closest, destination, and that might be a little hard for you if you're a new player. But any one of these areas, and then you can kind of run over or walk over, or whatever. So Vault 51 is where we gotta go. And in my case, of course, I already have it, so I can fast travel to it. And I'll bring you here. Alright? We can't really go inside the vault. Alright, doesn't give us the option. But if you go to the left-hand side here, you'll see another poster. Same poster we saw in that train station. So when you read this, it'll prompt for you to go inside this Shelters Claim Center. So let's go ahead and check that out. Alright, so here we are inside the Claim Center. And as I mentioned, this is the side quest, and it's just a short one. I don't believe there's any enemies in here that you have to fight. And basically, you have to talk to this Mr. Handy in here. And his name is Mr. Clark. Alright? As you can see, it's not a really big area. It's something very similar to the free shelter that you're going to get, as you saw in the one in my camp, as an example. Alright? So, once we talk to Mr. Handy, Mr. Clark, basically, it'll go through a little walkthrough and you just follow the directions at the top right hand corner of the screen. So once when you enter this Shelters Claim Center, interact with Mr. Clark, the robot, will introduce a player character to Shelters. An instance building feature introduced with the Steel Dawn, which was quite a while ago. So you listen to Mr. Clark, and then select Yes, I'm here for a shelter. Dialogue option to proceed with the quest. Okay, so that's what you have to select. You have to select Yes, I'm here for a shelter. Before Mr. Clark can unlock the shelters, there is one small step to complete. One must access the nearby terminal and register as a shelter owner. To do this, you just click the shelter owner registration system, then register new owner to proceed. All right, so here's the terminal, Shelters Claim Center terminal. And as I mentioned, you click Shelter Own Registration System, then you click Register New Owner to proceed. So then you return back to Buddy here, Mr. Clark, wherever he went. He's in the bathroom here. Return to Mr. Clark to complete the quest by selecting There's Nothing Else I Need to Know dialogue. One can also ask basic questions to learn more about the shelter system before completing the quest. So there will be some options here for you to pick. But basically, you just follow those. It's very, very quick. Very, very quick side quest. And once when you complete this, okay, you'll get the vault utility room shelter, vault door, vault floor, upper vault power bank, vault railing, vault stairs, vault wall, vault welcome mat. And you get some scrap concrete and steel and whatnot to help you build it. And that's pretty much it, from what I remember anyway. And yeah, pretty cool place. Been a long time since I've been here. But that's all you basically have to do. And then once when you have it, we'll go back to my camp here real quick. Oh, there's someone there already. I will go anyway. Then you have this vault utility room shelter here. Oh, sorry, buddy. Go to your build menu. Head over to shelters. And this is the shelter you'll be able to build. 1 concrete, 2 steel. Basically, this is what you'll get for free from that Mr. Clark. Mr. Handy. Alright, so I hope that helps you out. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. And I hope you all have a nice day.